Have you ever seen CSI Miami?
Yes.
David Crusoe? Every time he puts his sunglasses on, it goes, wow! And then the Who starts playing. This looks like a hot case. Wow! You know what I mean? He's got like a weird pun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I watched every single episode of that on Netflix.
That's cool. So you want to take your glasses off, or is that the moral of the story?
Are you going to make the noise?
Yeah, go ahead. Meow.
That was a sad noise. What was that?
What?
What was that music?
It was my, like, official getting my notes.
That's like the jingle for
Did
this
that not
segment?
Did that not read? It wasn't as on the nose as.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the one that's coming out the soonest. But these are in no order, just so you know, okay? But Glass, January 18th, I believe.
Is that the same day as True Detective?
No, True Detective comes out on the 13th.
It's tight.
I know. Anyways, Glass. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong has Glass coming out, and I'm really excited about Glass, but I haven't seen Unbreakable, and I haven't seen Split.
Do you want me to break them down for you?
No, don't ruin them. We're going to do a triple feature.
Well, I haven't seen Split anyway, but
I know.
Unbreakable's tight.
But I feel like you're actually like really a great boyfriend because you've been waiting to watch Split with me, but I have to see Unbreakable first. That is what you were doing, right?
No, if Split was like available on the stream, I would have watched it.
I thought you were waiting for me. Why did I think you were waiting for me if like you clearly weren't?
You're a very positive person.
I am very positive. Anyways, Glass.
That universe that he's made, that specific one, is good.
Right.
All the other things he's done are kind of terrible because it's contained in this very specific place. It's hard to make it really bad.
There's nothing about this movie that like you shouldn't be excited for.
No, Unbreakable was tight. Bruce Willis is tight.
Bruce Willis is tight.
Samuel L. Jackson is tight.
Super tight. James McAvoy
James
is
McAvoy
so good.
is good, yeah.
Yeah, so good. I don't know when we're going to watch a triple feature, but like we need to do that soon. So 2 Disney live action remakes. First up, Aladdin, which I'm really excited for. And then The Lion King.
And Dumbo.
Oh, Dumbo!
Duh.
Oh, I didn't put that on my list.
So, as I was saying previously,
I feel guilty.
I'm kind of over Disney doing live action remakes of movies they've already made. They're doing 3 this year.
Right, but that's what it's going to keep happening until they've gone through all of them.
Why don't people just watch the originals, which are perfect?
Did you watch The Jungle Book?
When I was a kid?
No. Did you watch Jon Favreau's?
No.
Ugh. People love to hate on things like this because as soon as it's a remake of something, they start hating, aka you.
I'm not hating on it. I just
little
don't.
like hating.
No, I feel like the originals were perfect. Like Dumbo, the original was amazing. When you've made something that's amazing, to then just be like, forget that, like forget the history of this amazing thing. Let's just remake it. Like,
right, but I think
it's lazy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. There's
Yeah,
nothing. There's nothing lazy about what they're doing. I'm sure that, like, no matter what happens with all of these live actions, like, you're never going to be able to touch the originals. Like, they are separate, but they are separate. That's the difference.
They're not separate, though, because it's the same...
Okay, how about you watch one live action remake, and then we'll talk about it.
I will.
We'll
but I'm
watch The Jungle
entitled to
Book.
have an opinion about it. You
I
have
know.
an opinion about it, and you haven't seen any of them either.
I've seen The Jungle Book.
Okay.
And it's amazing.
Yeah, all right.
And Jon Favreau is doing Lion King. He did Jungle Book, and he's doing Lion King.
Yeah, Jon Favreau's tight.
He's tight.
I love Jon Favreau.
You love him.
Yeah. Who's Aladdin?
I forget his name.
Who's Jasmine?
Jasmine is, what's her face from?
J-Lo?
No. It's, J-Lo? Who are you? It's the girl from, Power Rangers.
Okay, I don't know.
We're using my phone to film this. I can't even look it up. Really quick before I move on. The Lion King. Then I promise we'll move on from this. The Lion King. James Earl Jones is coming back.
I'm getting like deja vu. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, it's like we already filmed this and the battery died and we had to refilm it. Donald Glover, Simba, Beyonce, Chiwetel Ejiofor. It's gonna be really amazing. And Jon Favreau. So moral of the story, you're gonna love it, and I know you're gonna love it.
Great. Wow.
Sorry.
Did you put Sonic on the list?
Yeah, Sonic's at the top of the list. I'm saving it for the last spot. Us is Jordan Peele. that movie where the family goes to the beach.
Oh, and then they're replaced by another family that like is attacking.
They go on vacation and then they're like on the beach. The trailer starts with them on the beach.
That's
and then,
amazing.
Yeah, they're basically being haunted by a family of lookalikes.
The trailer looks amazing.
The trailer looks incredible. That's like how you do a trailer.
I love that he's like, I'm not laying this out for idiots. He's just like, boom, here's the movie, like figure it out.
I know, and it's almost like more incredible that nothing is on the nose with him. He's so good at understanding society. I just think he's really tapped into like what society is, and he gets it, and he communicates it in such a great way.
He's obviously an extremely smart person.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Oh, hold on a minute. I need a drink. Just fill in.
This is so rude. I still can't believe you've never seen The Lion King.
You know, it just didn't seem that interesting.
This one's a tough one. I would have never guessed that going into 2019, I wouldn't be over the moon, out of my freaking mind, crazy excited for Star Wars Episode 9. It is still one of my most anticipated movies of the year because there's nothing in the world that could ever stop me from seeing it. But I will say that I was 1,000 times more excited to see Episode 8 than I am now, having seen Episode 8, to see Episode 9. And we weren't even in the boat of people that hated Episode 8. We actually were okay with it. We just didn't love it. It was still sad.
It's got some really good bits and some really blah bits.
It wasn't like the parts that we didn't like were awful. They were just so unnecessary that it just was so hard to stay invested in that movie.
Yeah, I think it was fat. There was a lot of fats in the movie that could have been
Speaking of fats, like what is happening?
It's your mom
No,
jeans.
look in the camera.
Yeah, mom jeans. Sit up straight. Posture's terrible.
I can't sit up straight in these pants.
Look, you look really tall now. Stop.
Sorry.
They never established Snoke as like being super, super scary, right? It's like when he died, which was like I like the way that they did that with Adam Driver doing that. That was actually like really smart when he's like reading his mind and did the thing, right, and chopped it in half. But like they never established quite how powerful evil Snoke was.
Right.
And like that's where I feel like they fell down.
The hope for Episode 9 is like now that that's kind of like out of the way. Right?
It's gonna be Driver and...
It's gonna be more like...
Daisy.
Yeah. But, I mean, Adam Driver, he really is, like, his storyline is obviously the most intriguing right now. So, like, everything having to do with him, I feel like now that we've got the Snoke stuff out of the way, now it's gonna be mostly, you know, figuring out what the hell is going on with
and,
him.
like, I did, like, their plot line, like, his line specifically, the way they played it, where you're like, this guy is... just totally bad, like he just killed Han Solo, right? The movie starts, you're like, oh, this guy sucks, and then like you think, oh, maybe there's redemption, right? He kills Snoke, and then by the end he's an absolute lunatic when he's like trying to kill Luke, and you're like, oh, this is... And
the end of it is pretty funny, like it's good.
I feel like it would be a better movie if you just cut Finn completely out.
And it's
which
sad.
sucks because he's amazing.
Well, it's sad, but like clearly, it was so obvious that they didn't have anything for him to do. I don't know. Let's just, you know, we have until December, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna release a title like this month because that's usually how they do it.
We have a title.
Oh yeah, The Last Jedi in parentheses, but seriously this time.
Yeah.
They should probably just take our word for it. The Last Jedi Part 2. The Last Jedi Endgame.
Yeah.
That should be it.
No. I'm not even happy about that for Avengers.
Alright, well let's talk about Avengers because it is my #1 most anticipated movie of 2019. Easily.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I can't wait.
Is that right?
April, yeah.
It's coming out in April?
Comes out in April.
Wow, I thought they would like keep it till Christmas.
No. Never.
Outside of being excited, how do you feel about it?
I'm sad. I'm sad about it because I don't know if I'm quite ready to say goodbye to anybody yet, except for Hawkeye.
It's actually all about Hawkeye.
He
saves the universe.
I would throw my popcorn.
He just shoots arrows
the
into
screen,
everybody.
and I would leave the theater. I honestly would. I'm sure there are a lot of Hawkeye fans.
I don't think there are. Ryan is a Hawkeye fan. And he's like, that's the worst character in the Marvel movies.
It sucks. It's not his fault. It's not Renner's fault.
Renner's tight.
Yeah, except not as Hawkeye.
I was so impressed with Infinity War because, like, having to balance 20 plot lines of all these amazing characters and make them all interesting and relevant. So, like, that's where Star Wars fell down, right?
Right.
Because it couldn't
balance.
Infinity War is a perfect... I've never seen a movie like that where they balance so much in one thing.
And you never lose interest in any single character in the entire movie.
The pacing is amazing. The script is amazing. The end is amazing. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's done so well.
I'm super excited for Endgame, but I'm also incredibly, like, apprehensive because how do you live up to...
Yeah, I totally get it, but, like, you know that they will. Like, I have no doubt in my mind.
You're a much more positive person, though.
Yeah, but because I've never been disappointed in the last... I mean, I have in Marvel in general, but, like, consecutively now for a few years, I haven't been disappointed. My one sore about Marvel for a while was...
Okay.
No. Well, yeah, but... was Thor. So, like, the first Thor movie was very... okay. And it sucked because I was really looking forward to it because it was the one character that I knew the least about. And then the Thor, The Dark World, or...
Yeah, the second one.
Right? I don't believe it's that great of a movie. I really don't. And then Thor Ragnarok comes out and freaking blows me away. It becomes one of my favorite Marvel movies. I just feel like they understand their universe so well now.
Definitely found the voices of each character.
Yeah.
And so, like, I see what you're saying where you're like, it's going to be sad because they're going to kill a bunch of them off because their contracts are up.
I'm just, like, really hoping that was all, like, a fake.
No. I mean, I think it's a good time to, like, close strong and then reboot. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not actually mad about it. And they have really good new properties, right? Like, Black Panther's amazing.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's amazing.
Yeah.
So they have, like, these other characters now that can lift it up.
I know, but Captain America...
Yeah, but, like, he wants to do better acting. Or plays.
Why did you want to do that?
What's that guy's name?
Chris Evans.
Oh, you love him.
I love him.
You're in love with Chris Evans.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, as a superhero.
Mm-mm.
it's a
as
superhero.
A person.
No,
yeah.
Of course not. Alright, moving on. Oh, but really quick.
Hold on. Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
The title sucks.
Oh, Endgame, yeah. I don't like that either.
So it sucks when I first heard it, but then when we re-watched it the other day, Doctor Strange literally says, like, whilst they're figuring it out, he's like, we're in the Endgame now. So, like, that's the only way I can be like, alright, I can live with it. But otherwise it kind of blows.
Right. Also, I'm just like, there's just so much, like, we should make a separate video talking about all of our theories because, like, we have so many good theories now. And also, Thanos is by far, like, one of the greatest villains I have seen in a movie in a very long time of that genre.
I think he's an amazing character. Josh Brolin crushed it.
He mourns. Oh, it's so good.
This is a long video.
Okay. Not as excited for Captain Marvel. I'm still really anticipating it. I wish I felt better about the trailers. I feel like I'm the only person on the face of the earth that's a, like, rabid Marvel fan that's not drooling all over Captain Marvel.
So is she gonna be in Endgame?
Hell yeah, she's a huge part of Endgame.
But does her movie come out before Endgame?
Yes, it comes out in March.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yes. And then, after Endgame, Spider-Man comes out. I loved SpiderMan Homecoming.
Yeah.
It is so good, so I'm so excited. And that's going to pick up, obviously, immediately after.
So they got Homecoming, Far From Home, Home Alone, Home Invasion. That's it.
Homeward Bound.
Home Depot.
I'm more excited for Spider-Man than I am for Captain Marvel, but I'm just hoping that Captain Marvel surprises me. We have John Wick Chapter 3, which I feel like is our movie. John Wick is like our franchise.
Yeah, we went on Valentine's Day.
That's right. It doesn't come out on Valentine's Day this year. It comes out in May.
Super excited. Like, the first movie was amazing. Mm-hmm. Second one was good. So hopefully the next one won't just be like, okay.
Yeah, I still really like the second one. I definitely don't think it's as good as the first. But I do like the second one a lot. The opening sequence is amazing.
I have the same problem with 2 as I did with Last Jedi. right? There's like some bits in it where you're like, you don't need this.
Yeah, it's the Lawrence Fishburne part that's just like...
So the Lawrence Fishburne part, and also like the whole going to Italy thing. Killing the woman's fine, but like the lead up to it is like 20 minutes of the film when nothing happens and he's just like gearing up.
I love the gearing up sequence.
I don't.
Really?
It's so cliche.
I know, but I like it because it is like a cliche action movie.
I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I really like him getting his new guns and suits and stuff.
I feel like the movie really droops there, and I also feel like almost all of that is unnecessary.
I love when he's like he does the same move.
I don't.
Are you kidding?
I don't like that.
I get what you're saying. I love the sequence of him getting ready to be a badass. That's so funny. It's actually like one of my favorite parts of the movie.
It's not good. It's like taking everything Sam Raimi did in Evil Dead and like making it way too long and way too boring, and I just want to see him killing more people with pencils and shooting more people and like delivering his zingers. You say I'm back, you tell him I'm back. Keanu's tight.
Yeah, we love him.
Yeah.
Did I miss any? Oh, It Chapter 2. So I put It Chapter 2 on there only because the first It movie to me is just so good. I don't know if the Chapter 2 is going to be good. Like they're all grown up, but I trust it enough. I trust that there's enough story to tell.
I really liked the movie. It was really well done. But the opening sequence was amazing, and then I felt like nothing was quite as scary after that. The whole setup of the movie...
It's like, it's almost like a different movie.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that's perfect.
It's not even scary, it's so eerie and creepy.
It's amazing.
And cold.
And so they set it up, like, perfectly, and then the rest of the movie is, like, really good.
Yeah.
It just doesn't quite live up to that first premise, because the more you see the clown, the less mysterious and therefore scary he is, right? So like by the end, it's a lot of like shock, like a lot of jump scares and like crazy faces, right? You should have gone the alien route and like the less is more. Less is more. I
agree, because like now that you have established it, that eerie, creepy factor
goes out.
It goes out, and now it's more about just scaring people. No, I totally agree with you. I don't think a lot of people will agree with us on that one. You want to read my honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's do the honorable mentions.
Okay, so Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What is that?
That is the movie based on the Manson family, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Al Pacino.
Okay, well,
and it's Tarantino.
I don't know anything about the movie, but an amazing story, amazing cast. Amazing writer-director.
You know how I feel about serial killers.
Yeah. You know, that's all I did last night was read about serial killers.
Read about serial killers, yeah. I thought you were going to, like, murder me in my sleep. Shazam.
Shazam, that's about the app, right? Like, this guy has the app, and he can figure out what music is played by what artist.
How long are you going to keep this?
Oh, wait. Isn't it, like, a Jamie Foxx TV show?
Name that tune or whatever. Oh, yeah, no, Shazam is a Jamie Foxx game show, isn't it? Anyways, that's not this. Zachary Levi.
That's right.
He's in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel Season 2, and he's incredible.
That's why you love him, because he's in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I also just love Zachary Levi, too. He's awesome.
Like you like Chris Evans?
No, I mean, come on. The trailer is not that great.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it looked really stupid, and I didn't care about it.
But I think that there is something very endearing and heartwarming about the trailer, so like it's kind of changed my mind about it.
So it's like big, but he's a superhero.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll stick with big.
You haven't seen the movie yet.
I've seen the trailer. We're judging the trailer.
Yeah, it's not that good. Knives Out. That's Rian Johnson. It's like a mystery. Chris Evans is in it.
Is there a trailer?
I don't know if there's a trailer. I honestly don't know if there's a trailer yet, because it doesn't come out until November. I don't think that there is.
How do you know about it?
I read about it.
Because you like Chris Evans fan.
Yeah, I Google him.
Fans of Chris Evans email blast.
I Google Chris Evans every day. And
you get the fan club
I'm
emails.
president of the fan club. Godzilla King of Monsters can either be really bad or really good. I really like the trailer. I really like the trailer.
Oh, I really didn't. It looked really stupid.
The trailer I saw when I went to go see... What movie did I see?
It wasn't with me.
I know. I just watched it. I just saw it. Remember?
Yes, that night you went out with...
My dad.
Yeah. And left me at home.
What are you talking about?
Aquaman?
No. What the hell movie did I see? Oh, Bumblebee.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh my gosh, Bumblebee. I really liked it. You'd like it too. The trailer for Godzilla that they played before Bumblebee is a lot better than the trailer we watched online.
Yeah, trailer we watched online sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. And then Under the Silver Lake. I think I'm super intrigued. I almost wish it wasn't set in Silver Lake.
50-50 on whether it's like gonna be a super sharp, absurdist, interesting movie, or whether it's gonna be like way too hipster. Wow. Way too hipster, way too trying to be cutesy alternative.
Yeah, the trailer really intrigued me. It made me want to see the movie because I'm like, what did I just watch?
Yeah, I think the concept is really good. I think the editing of the trailer makes me nervous about what the end result might be.
Yeah.
You didn't put Vox Lux? Oh, it's out.
I think it's out already. It's just on a small release. And the only other one I didn't put on those was Toy Story 4.
And Dumbo.
And Dumbo, yeah. Toy Story 4, I don't know how I feel about just yet.
Alright, whatever. Let's wrap it up. And then let's shoot a trailer on.
I think that's it.
Alright, let's stop this and let's do a trailer.
That's not how you end a video.
Oh, well, you can edit that out.
How do you feel about my list? It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, you got all the popular movies. Nailed it.
You're the worst.
I don't know what I'm excited about?
Yeah, tell me.
It's not this year, though.
Okay.
But, like, movies I'm excited about.
Okay, does it come out in, like, 10 years? Because I'm going to kill you.
But Denis Villeneuve's Dune. That's going to be amazing. That's it. True Detective is definitely the most anticipated.
Okay, True Detective is not a movie. Alright, well, that's our list. If you guys disagree or agree, then drop it in the comments below and make sure you share your most anticipated movies because I want to know and I want to see if I'm missing any on my list or if some of them aren't even on my radar yet. We have a lot of movies to catch up with too. So
I'm also super looking forward to the Kira live action. They've been making that for 20 years.
Is that coming out this year?
No.
Oh my. Share your most anticipated movies down in the comments and then make sure you like and subscribe. Alright, well, bye. Stop it.